So I think the general consensus for the 2-7 matchup was going to be Celtics taking on the Heat and it maybe being a bit more interesting because they were the Eastern Conference finalists last season. But now we got the Hawks in there, and the Miami blitzing, the doubling didn't really stop Trae Young. They couldn't stop Clint Capella, and now obviously we move into an interesting matchup, or at least a matchup that a lot of people probably weren't thinking about. So, let's go with the Hawks. We got Trae Young. That's probably going to be matched up against Malcolm Brogdon, Derek White, Marcus Smart, if he's obviously able to get on the court. Don't love that for Trae Young. Clint Capella is going to go up against Al Horford, another vet who probably won't allow some of the things that Bam did in that matchup. And Robert Williams, if he's able to play, obviously going to keep the paint pretty contained. And then I don't know where else I go with the Hawks. John Collins is pretty much a threat if someone's passing him the ball, and depending on what the scheme is, they could lock Trey up pretty easy. DeJounte Murray might do something, but again, they're pretty versatile. And we're just talking about the defensive scheme for the Hawks, but what are the Hawks doing on defense to stop Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, just the general team basketball? The Celtics probably have been gifted a matchup here. I feel like if the Hawks and the Heat had switched positions, maybe they both do respectively better. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with another 4-1 situation for the Celtics.
Yeah, I guess the Boston, I don't know. Boston's a bit hard to read right now. I think it's all about timing. Winning a ring and getting through your conference is all about timing. You go too early in the season, jump out the gates, it doesn't mean too much sometimes. And obviously Boston, I think, had a hot start this year. Sort of really grabbed that first spot in the East for much of the year, and then slowly but surely, their offense slowed down. Everyone else's sort of defense and offense picked up, and they finished, only sort of, second in the East now in that sort of sense. So, um, look, I think they've still got enough goods, and you sort of broke down all the matchups there already anyway, that to get this job done. But I don't think I don't think it's going to be as easy as maybe some people anticipate, because the Hawks are that sort of pesky sort of team, and they have sort of pieces there, starting with Trae Young, that when they heat up, um, they can get hot. And they can be game changers. The last breakdown there, you're talking about Max Strauss. If Max Strauss gets hot, maybe the Heat can grab a game. All right. But Max Strauss is effectively like a sixth man. Okay, that's the thing. Whereas obviously the Hawks have pieces here that if they get going, can really heat up and can change a game here. So, look, I'm going to say, Boston still have all the goods to get this done, but I'm going to say the Hawks get a couple here. So I'm saying Boston in 6.
Yo, this is Two Guys with Spare Time. I'm Faz, this is Nick. You're probably a basketball fan like us, so hopefully you can throw us an assist and giving our video a like and subscribing to our channel.
And if you got thoughts, feelings, or even some suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. And thank you for using your spare time to watch us in our spare time.